Um, I don't like E, but this is a person who needs some sort of assistance. I was very ready to go up on my backup account, go into E's thing, and again the observer. Hello, yes, was in your live. I was ready to go from the observer's live and go into. They rely on social media for validation of strangers, right, Sarah? And I was ready to go in and go. Literally, they need to come up and like as much as I don't like E, like I cannot stand what they do. It's not that I don't like E; it's I don't like their actions. And so witnessing it all, and like they kept on saying, "I just want to be liked. I just want to be liked." Um, and I like it's their raw emotions. They were very upset. They were crying. I think it's a build up because they at the beginning they literally said that they were drinking. They were drinking, singing, doing all that, and then the well, I would say crash out, um, and it was just wild. Thank you for following the live bad luck vibes. Thank you for following. Um, but you're right, Sarah. They do rely on. Thank you for sharing the live the observer. Um, it's sad that a 21-year-old has chosen this online life instead of having real friends. And I think, see, that's a good conversation because I think they do have real life friends. Tess, I noticed something. Where are the clips? They're on defying accountabilities. I believe the Observer will put out the videos as well because I was watching on the Observer's live, but the clips are on the defying accountabilities page. Defying dot accountab 8 is the thing. Yeah, I will post them as soon as possible. Yeah, exactly. Take your time, the Observer. I just wanted to come on and talk about it. But as you said, the Observer will be posting the clips as well. Um, but Tess, what I found today, yeah, he is going to the march tomorrow. They said they are, yeah. 007. Hello again, by the way. So the what I find interesting today also is through the blatant crying and screaming, they revealed something that a lot of people have said, but to hear it come out of Alphaba's mouth is very different to what people have been saying. Um, they were saying that their mum, because they were going through like old pictures, um, they were going through old pictures and they went through the hamster after the crying and them saying that they, want to be liked. So they were going through pictures, and then they were going on about like their mum and how their mum didn't agree with them being trans at first, and then their mum, you know, them having to hide the fact that they were um, trans and hide the wigs, and their mum had an issue with them rubbing their sunglasses, and that it's something when like people have said this, but something clicked in my head. Now a lot of people have said that Elphaba hates women, like hates biological women, and it stems from their mother. People have said that in chats. People have said that on videos, and I could see it. But to hear Elphaba give the explanation, their mum didn't agree with their life, and they had to hide who they are. When you couple that with that, it's like, oh, that makes so much sense. It makes sense as to why Elphaba hates women. Now, you know, and this is where me and Alphaba's life is different because my mum always accepted who I was, like being a gay man. My mum always accepted it. I didn't always accept it. because of society and not being around like LGBT plus people. But my mum always did accept it. My mum's joke is I came out at like 17/16, and then my mum turned around and said, "Oh, I knew when you was 13." I'm like, thanks for fucking telling me. Um, so, but when you add the way Elphaba said things today, it clicked in my brain of like, oh, this is the reason why you hate biological women because you hate. Elphaba doesn't want to say it, because Elphaba depends on their mom, but Elphaba hates their mom, and it's very clear to see that they have a very toxic relationship with each other, and it makes sense. Sorry, I watched about 2 minutes and I'm not buying it. Which one? The thing that I just said, or the Alphaba crying part? Because a lot of people said that, Haley. A lot of people said that, about them crying. Hey, Mum to Seven, by the way. Um, you said something. Tell me yous aren't all falling for the crying. It's the same every time. Oh no, Mum to Seven, I know that. I think the reason why I think I I want to be. Part of me wants to go. This is performative because it definitely feels that way. That and it gives that their school who bullied them. Yeah, yeah. He detests females. Yes, exactly. Yeah, and that's the reason why it makes a lot of sense. He blames their mum for everything. He was swearing the other day and said that it's his mum coming. Yes, yeah. I think they said that today, Tess, and they said that my mum's very blunt, so I'm very blunt. It's like okay, um, yeah, I do think Maria has given them a lot of issues, but at this, like, I will be. I nearly said something in the Observer's live stream because during that E crying about wanting to be loved, saying they'll change and blaming Maria, never their fault. Right, Haley. I was, I'm going to be honest, very pissed off. I was, maybe it's because of the lack of sleep as well, but I nearly like, for a better word of saying this, trauma vomited in the Observer's live stream. I held back because when E was going on about they were bullied as a child and this, that, and the other, I'm like, welcome to the world, E. I just, I got angry, and that's my trauma response coming out, and I'm aware of that. You know, as someone that has been ABUSE'd as a child and as an adult, um, for being autistic, for being gay, for being all those things, I just, it's not. This is where, and I'm older. I will tell myself like I'm, older. Um, but even at Alpha's age of 21, I didn't blame the world. I mean, I did in the beginning, sort of like in my teenage years. I did blame the world then. Um, who wants to listen to them singing about 20 times a day, right, Tess? Hannah says, my sister does this. They have to be the worst off. If they're an issue, they're always must be affected. Right, Haley. And this is where sort of like, because they kept on saying, and I think people were saying this in their chat, of like, well, you know, they kept on saying, I'm not the only, they did turn around and say, we're not the only ones, and things like that. Um, they did come out and say that, but I don't think it's very, very difficult. In the beginning, we all had sympathy for her, and look what he's done with that respect. Appropriate, right, moment to seven. And this is where there needs to be a line drawn. Oh, Valak Vibe says I believe when I was a child, but I don't come on live stream crying. Right, and that's the thing, sort of like on the one hand, I can sympathize that yes, Alphabet, you've been through bullying, but so have all of us. We all have, and it's a pretty much shared experience that school is hard. School is definitely hard. Hey, Dark Mother, hello. Earlier antics, it was a whole set. She's now back to defying accountability. Funny enough, that's the. Yes, I clicked into Riley's live stream just before I came live and they were singing. But yeah, Dark Mother, yeah, this is where sort of like. Because they were drinking, they did say that they were drinking alcohol because of all the things happening, which, okay. And I do think that, I'm going to be honest, I think that plays a part. Me personally, I think that plays a little bit of a role. I think the drinking has become a problem. Mm. Speaking of drink, I've got coffee. Haha. That kid had their wig snatched and now barks in central London at 2 a.m. looking for trouble. Yeah. And, like, because they, in these clips and what they said, Haley, was that, you know, they are, what's the word? They are remorseful for what they've said in the past. And I think I said in the Observer's live stream, what, the past 2 hours? Because it feels like that. It feels like, oh, you, like, and they kept on doing the whole, you know, watch me for me and you'll get to know me in real life. And I was harsh in the Observer's live stream as someone that has been with abusers and has. I know the signs. It's that whole. This is what abusive people do. And I know that's very. It's a very harsh thing to say, but this is what. And I always say, put it in the context of a relationship. This is what an abusive ex would do. This is what an abusive partner would do. They'd be like, oh, I'm sunshine and roses to the public, but I'll beat you behind the scenes. That's what Elphaba's doing, but in reverse. Elphaba's doing all this nasty stuff in public, but going, oh, I'm a nice person behind the scenes. And then they're like, oh, come and view me or come and like get to know me behind the scenes. No, we know you from what you've done publicly. I think they need to come off the app for help. I do think that bad look vibes. I do think they do. They yeah. Yeah, they'd argue black is white. Yes, they would, Haley. They would. And this is what sort of like, because that was the thing when they were crying, like, you need to get to know me. I'm such a nice person. I'm misunderstood. The way I say things isn't right. And I'm like, well, that's the same. This is where it's the same pattern over and over and over again. It's the same thing being said. You're misunderstood. We're taking everything out of context. The favourite thing is AI. It's just a rinse and repeat. But I'm like, so then your behaviour is. This is where, and this is why I use the word abuser, because an abuser won't change their tactics. They won't change their tactics. They won't change their behaviour at all. They want everybody else to change their behaviour for them. You watch their live, you comment something negative, and you block. Right, exactly. And it's like, I can understand, you know, some people. I know some people can be vicious. I can be vicious in my commentary. I can be vicious in my comments. I get that. But also at the same time, he needs to understand that they do cause it. Expecting mindfulness, but giving nothing in return. Right, exactly, Dark Mother, exactly. You went into their room one day. One of their mods said, it's okay for you, and you can have kids. He can't. Well, okay, but that's a hard. Okay. But again, that's coming at biological women, and also, guess what, E? I can't have kids. I mean, I can, like, if I do a surrogate, but there are a lot of loopholes, loops to go through. Sorry, not loopholes. A lot of loops to go through. That's a very dangerous thing to say. That's a very dangerous thing to say. Um, but they constantly ask for your opinion. Yes, they constantly ask for your opinion, and you give it, and you're removed. Right, and like this is where it's like, well, you can't ask for people's opinion, and if you don't like the opinion, you can adopt children. Yeah, you can. You can. I'm not sure to say I can. Rather, bad luck, Robs. I can. It's difficult. I would have a battle. The reason why I would have a battle is because of my mental health. Um, I would have to I would have a little bit of a battle because of my mental health and things like that. Um, because of things like not necessarily the autism side of things, but things like the chronic depression, the keloid scarring, like that side of things. Um, so I'd have that kind of battle. But yeah, I can adopt. It would it's just a bit of a bigger process. Um, Tess says what she didn't know was I had fertility treatment, so not all women can do it. Right, and that's the thing, Tess. You know, not all women can. Um, Not all women can, and you know there is. I'm so grateful that there is things like fertility treatment and things like that. That Ailey sends all kinds of money to eat. Right? Yeah. Oh yeah. Mm. And this is where you kind of. I know. Is it the Toothless Prince who says a lot of the time, you know, the gifters are to blame a lot of the time for E's bad behavior. On the one hand, yes, I can agree. On the other hand of that, though, E's very good at manipulating vulnerable people. And, you know, we all have our different experiences. And so when it comes to E, I think a lot of people who do gift E are, some of them are vulnerable, some of them are children, but some of them are vulnerable and they just want to see the good in E. I don't. But that's just because I call it E's bad behavior. But um, they want to see the good in E, and they want to see E succeed. I mean, after today's antics, again, we're doing the same shit over and over and over again. Right. Haley says, E knows they've fallen off the top spot. Their time has gone and they wasted it. Tough titty, mate. Right, Haley. And this is the sort of, when they were going through the photos and things like that. I think somebody in the comments wanted a psychiatrist point of view, and I'm like, I will if you pay me, which is a joke, by the way. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm just somebody that loves psychology. Um, I think they were going through the photos, which actually is a two pronged attack. One, it's going through the photos, reminiscing on photos, playing the victim because it did make me see oh, because when they're saying about their mom and things like that, that made me click some things into place there. But also, they were basically saying, oh, I've always been trans. That's the reason why they did it. But the main point, excuse me, the main point was, I think they were doing it for like to reminisce and to make people go back and look and go, look, oh look, see, um, because like they have sort of Alphaba has. I think somebody, I don't know whether it was Defying Accountability, I don't know whether the Observer would do it, but somebody's put up a live stream of Alphabet singing today and put the views up or circled the views, and they had like 400 something views. Um, so they, Mm. That's a good question, Haley. Do we know why Alpha left home the first time? They say it's for a better life and to transition and things like that. But that's what they say. I don't know whether I believe that. I kind of feel like knowing how Alphabet talks about their mom and knowing how toxic Maria is, the two of them together, I don't think they're good. I don't think they are good living together. Because they seem to think this life is normal, but Maria doesn't want them there. Right? Yeah, they do seem to think that this life is normal. And I do feel that Maria. I'm going to be honest. The way in which Alphabet and Maria go at each other, I think this is going because I've seen a clip of this is a bit of an older clip though. When Alpha's got pigtails in, and Alpha's saying, "You didn't need to have me," and all this stuff. I honestly feel that um, this is again. This is going to sound harsh. I don't think Maria should have had children because I don't think, especially with the way they go at each other, whether Alphabet is gay, trans, or straight, I don't think their relationship is a healthy one. Is a healthy one. And it's got nothing to do with their identity, their sexual orientation, or nothing. I just feel like them two together, I don't think Maria wanted to ever have children. I just don't feel like Maria ever wanted to have children because of the way in which them two interact with each other. What Alphabet has said about Maria and what Maria has said about Alphabet, I don't think Maria ever wanted children, and I feel like that what we are seeing, how Alphabet treats women and what Alphabet thinks a woman is playing out. Like it's playing out. They had a young mum next door that escaped violence. The singing in the night and threatening us. Right, Tess, that happened, and I don't think Mum of Three ever got an apology. I don't know what happened to Mum of Three, but I don't think she ever got an apology. And it says even as a mother, she's not bothered where her child goes, yeah, or lives, or where they go, or do right exactly. And I think the thing is that the issue is that they are very codependent on each other, or rather, Alpha is very codependent on Maria because it's just like you see, Alpha craves their mum's attention. You see it whenever they are in trouble. Maria does come and help. Maria does come and help. It's just I don't know. But yeah, like once Alpha's at the house, I don't think unless Alpha calls and base. I think Alpha. I'm speculating and guessing. I'm guessing Alpha has to beg their mum to help. Mm. Wait, was it? Hang on. The way the way that he cusses at her is disgusting. Yeah, exactly. I mean, my mother would give me a right clip here if I did that. I mean, I have done. I've called my mum a bitch and everything, and she's definitely given me what for. Oh, so somebody said, Dark Mother says, and Juan no longer appears to want to associate with him. Yes, Dark Mother. Yeah. Sorry, I missed that comment. I remember seeing it, but didn't commentate on it. Yes, from what I've seen, and I think that's what this crash out is as well. Um, that's also what today's crash out is as well. Like saying that they need friends, they want friends. and people not using them, and it's like, well, mm, doesn't stop person airing their private life online. Well, no, it doesn't. It doesn't, Haley. It really doesn't. But yeah, I think with current events with Juan and what happened there, um, this is where accountability needs to be a real somebody. Somebody needs to give Alpha a dictionary on what the word accountability is, because in that instance, I'm guessing Alphabet was like, Alphabet doesn't see what they did to Juan in that instance. Juan has his own live streams, and Juan, um, I mean, yeah, Juan 100% lied about the length of their friendship. Yeah, I mean, Juan's got his own faults. I mean, but I'm like, I think with the way Alpha tried to control Juan's lives, I think that had a negative impact on their friendship. And eventually, something's got to give. I think what Alphaba wants is carers. That's what Alphaba wants. Alphaba doesn't want friends or a boyfriend. Alphaba wants a carer. That's what Alphaba wants. Um, they don't want friends. They don't want a partner. What they want is carers. Um, and can our friends and partners help us? Yes, sure. Should that be the requisite? No. Um, Taken care of. Yeah, Peggy. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Alpha wants to be taken care of. Um, which I don't think they are now 21. Um, and we've seen the medical records. And that, I think that's the reason why they're trying to cling so hard to some kind of neurodivergency, because they are trying to, they portray themselves as such a victim. Mm. Which is the opposite to those of us that actually need help from carers. Right, exactly. It's the complete opposite. I mean, is my partner my carer? Not in legal. Well, I was about to say not in legal terms, but actually, yeah, in legal terms, yeah. They're my in case of emergency contact. They come to all my hospital appointments. So yeah, my partner is technically my carer, and he does say that he is my carer. He does take care of me. Like when it comes to medical things, constantly has to remind me to like medication and things like that. I mean, he filled up my medication thing yesterday because I forgot. Um, so yeah, no, I get it. But he's not my carer first. He's my partner first. I was thinking about all the years that we've been together, and I'm like, God, you get less for murder. I think he says that too. In fact, he does say that. He does say that to me. It's like, ah, I have found a good one, Kelly. I have. Yeah, he filled up my medication things yesterday because I forgot. Because I have a habit of forgetting and then being like, oh, have you taken your meds? No. Yeah. Right, right. We say it to each other. It's like we get less for murder. It's alright. You ain't got the life insurance yet. I'm just waiting for the life insurance, and so that when we put a ring on the fucking thing, I'm going to be like, yeah, you do realise I've been putting arsenic in your coffee. That's a joke, TikTok, for anyone who freaking says it. It's a joke. I'm not putting arsenic in his coffee, alright? Just the sandwiches. Mama says he wants a cook, cleaner, another mother, but with lots of cash. Yes, Barbara. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, Donna, we joke all the time. We joke all the time. It's like, oh, he keeps on saying though. He keeps on saying that I can't do anything because he hasn't got life insurance yet. I'm like, well, fucking hurry up because I can't fucking get life insurance. Oh, Tess, I'm sorry. Lost him in 2009. I don't know when next. I'm so sorry, Tess. Is someone coming in my door? Speak of the person that wants to murder me. Burglar!
You've been to sleep?
No. Burglar! I thought he wasn't finished till 10.
Apparently, my co-workers decided to remind Gage that I was in late last night and I was in early today. And I've also put away a 7k fucking wrecking. So
Oh.
excuse me if I swear, because I'm fucking sore.
You saw.
Oh, that's an understatement of the fucking year.
Aww. It's okay, Josh. It shows how much our other halves means. Yeah, definitely. We've been together, what, 9 years this year?
I'm pretty sure I'm viable parole.
You're not viable parole yet. See, told ya. See? Get fucking less for murder.
Have you seen what fucking Birmingham courts hand out?
No, I've not seen what Birmingham courts hand out, sorry.
Pretty much less than what we get.
Oh, I saw something. Yeah, I was gonna say I saw something today. Was it today or yesterday? Where somebody got like, there was like egregious offences towards children, and they got 6 years. I was like, are you? I was raging. I was like, that motherfucker got 6 years.
Yeah, and then there's a guy that's smoking weed and he gets fucking 25.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm like,
You can
fucking
do horrible things
horrible things to kids and get 6 years.
and get 6
You
years.
smoke a fucking bit of plant.
Right, exactly. Smack a
That's
bit
like
of
a
plants
card-
and you get 25 years.
That's like
Fuck.
a cardinal sin.
Yeah, it's like fuck. No time. Right, Tess. I was raging. I was like, fucking hell. I was like, damn.
What are you gossiping about now? Because you were gossiping when I left.
I was gossiping when you left. Yeah, that was this morning. Yeah, I did. That live stream was 4 hours. I've been like that long.
Jesus Christ.
I know. I did try and nap. Didn't last very long.
Clearly.
I was talking about this one's had a meltdown today.
I mean, it does. It's a day that ends in Y, so what do you expect?
I mean, fair. Fair. Hey, Angie. Hey. My husband and I have been together for 17 years. Wow, Donna, really?
Oh, yeah.
Cunt? Is the word you're looking for?
Sugar tits.
Thank you. I know I've got sugar tits.
I should not have done that.
No, you shouldn't.
Ow.
I'm not taking you to hospital.
No, you've done that once already.
I mean, yeah, fair, but I'm not taking you to hospital.
Oh, God.
Are you just gonna?
That would be that's a story for you to tell, isn't it? The day where I'm fucking leaning on you and you're trying to drag me into the hospital.
What?
For my leg.
Oh yeah, that was for your leg, wasn't it? Yeah. I still don't understand how you got the infection, but I never. But yeah, that's wild. That's wild. Good evening, Shazzy. Good evening. Get the DP out, Josh. Do we have DP?
No. You'd think I fucking would.
I thought we do.
It's
I mean, it's going to be fucking old now.
pretty much like everything else in this house.
I know you're going to make a fucking joke about my age, you bastard. I know you're going to do it. Because you're looking at me pretty much
I,
like everything else in this house. Really?
I was waiting for you to jump on it anyway.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Oh,
You're happily single after 13 years. That's... What top is that?
Godzilla.
Oh, Godzilla. Oh, okay. Myself and husband are together in 21 years this year. Oh, that's awesome, Lolo. That's awesome. Yeah, we've been together for 9 years. Is my phone charged, by the way? Should be by now. I put it on charge like fucking an hour ago. Yeah, it's fully charged. Okay. Thank you for the TGIFs, Shazzy. That randomly disappeared. Oh, TGIFs. Thank you, Shazzy. You're happily single for 4 years. Love my own company. I get that. Bad luck vibes. Yeah, I get that. You couldn't live with anyone, Peggy. I get that. I fully understand that, yeah. Yeah, he's currently collapsed on the sofa.
Please allow 3 to 5 business days for a response.
What are you, fucking FedEx?
TNT.
TNT, oh, okay. 3 to 5 business days, huh?
No, Royal Mail.
Royal Mail. What the fuck? Oh, yeah, 3 to 5 business days. Thank you for the treasure box, Shazzy. 3 to 5 business days, huh?
Allow up to 2 weeks for fucking movement.
Yeah. That's with Royal Mail, though. 2 weeks. You have my own... You have your own I'm going to butcher that. Chihuahuas. I nearly said chinchillas. Chihuahuas.
I mean, they're both violent.
They aren't... Well, actually, yeah. Wait, are chihuahuas the little scrappy ones?
Chihuahuas are the little pocket demons from hell.
Yeah. Yeah, there, yeah. Little pocket demons from hell. You have put a treasure box. Yeah. Tess is like, yes. I don't know. I mean, we've got a little demon from hell. Little pretty cat. Little pretty cat. They're ankle biters, Angie. Ankle biter called Chihuahua. Yeah, that's what they think though, don't they, Tess? Like, little dogs think they're like big, massive dogs, and it's like, nope, you're a little one. Oh, you was attacked by a chihuahua when I was little. That's why I am scared of dog now. I get that, Shazzy. Yeah, I get that. I can fully understand that. You have 2 cats and a fox red lab. Oh. No, we've just got the one little putty cat who is a demon. Or rather, she's my little demon. She's my little demon. Oh, you love pets, but you're allergic to them and flowers. Oh, no, Angie. I bet you, like, now that... Wait, no. I was going to say hay fever.
Yep.
Yeah, hay fever, allergic to flowers. Yeah, hay fever. Bizarrely enough, I used to suffer so bad with hay fever growing up. And as I've gotten older, I've grown out of it. I don't know why. I mean, I get a little bit of sniffles as the summer heat's coming in. But usually during the months of, I believe it was March, April, basically March, April, May, June and July were the worst months. Yeah, my hay fever is... Yeah, I used to suffer so badly, like to the point of like, yeah, cry, like eyes crying and everything, like, oh, yeah, hay fever, Angie, yeah, like really badly with hay fever. Pills, eye drops, nose spray, and I still suffer. All prescription in my right chassis. I used to have, I also used to have, because of like hay fever and things like that, I was prescribed tinted lenses. So, because I've constantly wore glasses my entire life, they would react in sunlight. So, yeah, tinted lenses. Hey, Alice Zombie, thank you for the heart me and the Easter heart. Thank you. I had it bad, had nosebleeds, but got that right, Tess. I used to have really bad nosebleeds. Really, really bad nosebleeds. I haven't had one in years, but I used to, with the hay fever and things like that, really bad nosebleeds. I'm thinking of doing that too. Did they work? They did, yeah. They did, Chazzy, yeah. They used to work. Um, as I said, I'm going back like my teenage years. But yeah, they used to help. It used to help me a little bit. They'd never obviously get rid of it, you know. You have all year round hay fever, allergies to dust and flowers, and two short-haired animals. I really don't know. I used to know somebody that used to have hay fever all year round. Um, he used to suffer from it really badly. That was back in school. You always wear in summer a little bit of mascara and don't touch my eyes because I found that helps. Ah, Shazzy, yeah, but it's so difficult, Shazzy, though, when it comes to like not touching your eyes. Oh, it's horrible. Yeah, get your coins, guys. Get your coins. Grab those coins. And she says, none of the hay fever remedies work for me. I also suffer recurring rhinitis. I'm butchering that, and I'm sorry. Um, no, the medications like never. There was one particular medication that I don't think's around anymore, and it was very very hard to get. Even back when I was a kid, but it was a particular type of medication, because none of the allergy tablets, rhinos rhinos I'm still butchering that, Angie. I'm so sorry. Um, the the regular allergy tablets never used to work, but a friend of mine used to get medication that used to really help. But I cannot for the life of me, because I haven't had hay fever in God so many years now that it's just like it didn't really bother me. But I cannot remember the name of it, and I don't think they do it anymore. Um, you wait, hang on, wait, rhino. Oh, rhino tears. Is that how you say it? Sorry, sorry. I do apologise. Um, I've just watched that clip as well of them crying, right, Shazzy, right? Oh, okay, now I get you. And then Haley's like, I don't understand what started it all. Honestly, I think what started all the crying was a build up. I think it's what happened with Juan. I think the alcohol, because they were drinking at the time, and with the Supreme Court ruling, I think that's also like, I think that's also affected them. Because along with that, also, transport police have put out a statement that I've only seen people talk about it. I haven't seen people actually show the proof, but I've seen people talk about the transport police put out a only male police are now going to be searching male police officers are now going to be strip searching trans women. Um, uh, from what I understand with Juan is they've just stopped being friends. That's my understanding of it. Oh, at 10k likes. Grab the coins from the treasure box, guys. Yeah, grab your coins, everybody. Grab your coins. Um, no, I don't know what happened to him. I don't know fully, but I think they just stopped being friends from the vibe and from what they've said between each other, and it's just when you're just like, thank you for the roses, Tess. When you sit there and you're just like, well, we kind of saw this coming anyway. But the yeah, so like they at the moment, from what I understand, they went from crying to then showing photos of them way back then, and then went back to singing Defying Gravity. So
It didn't last long.
it didn't last long, no. But no, in the way, I'm glad that they are banned. That they are banned people like them from female safe spaces. I can understand that bad look vibes. Thank you for the help, me, Sharon. I can understand, and like this is where we was having this discussion earlier about it. Sometimes when a friendship ends, the less said, the better. Right, Angie? Yeah, it is, to be fair. But so we were discussing this earlier of like because I showed Alexis's video as well, and she was very upset. Alexis Blake, and we were having the discussion of like the repercussions of it and things like that. And I think I showed the clip of E raging. Alexis is the queen. She really is. I love Alexis. And I showed the IG where he was raging about it and getting so many things wrong. And I think this is where, when you have somebody like Alexis who is in the process of transitioning and has transitioned, and you've got somebody say like Evil Queen. I know people are indecisive about Evil Queen, but like people like Evil Queen, people like Toby J, people who have actually transitioned. And then you have somebody like Elphaba, and Elphaba in there before they started raging and crying, the they were trying to do like this whole you like EQ, I get that, Tess. You know, Alpha was trying to do that some cutesy demure thing. Oh, Jackie as well. So yeah, Jackie too. Which, by the way, Jackie is. I don't know whether Jackie's going live tonight. I think she might be. Jackie as well. Yeah, sorry, Jackie, Evil Queen, Toby J, Alexis. Like people who have actually transitioned. And so when you look at things like that, and then you look at somebody like E, and he was trying to do this whole thing of like social transitioning and things like that. Mama, yeah, there's Mama Kaz, there's Natasha Deville. Yes, there is so many brilliant transcriptors. House of Deville, yeah, House of Deville. God, Natasha. I support the trans community. Bad Luck Vibe says, I support the trans community. My cousin is in the middle, trans from female to male. That's awesome, Bad Luck Vibes. Oh, not Mama Kaz? Who was you thinking of? Oh, Mama Natasha Deville. I think it's because my mind went, I think my mind went, Mama Kaz, Natasha, House of Deville. I think my mind went, my mind separated like it into three different people. Don't ask me why. Um, You're not really a biggest fan. I get that. Dark Mother, I get that. Shazzy says disabled toilets are not linked to gender. No, they're not. So is it still okay for a trans person to go there? I mean, I don't see why not, Shazzy. No, I don't see why not. I wouldn't see a problem with that. I mean, I have used disabled toilets. But I don't see why not. I think, and like, this is where sort of like, because I see, a lot of people are angry with it. Good, because everyone needs the loo out. Well, yeah, I get that. I mean, I said earlier, I don't like public restrooms. I don't like them, but that, I do try and hold it in as much as I can. The treasure box is empty. All coins were collected. That's awesome. Shan says, but disabled toilets are for disabled. I mean, I technically am. But I get that, Shan. Yeah, I get that. Like, I technically am. When he started recording in the loo, that was it. Yeah, Tess. A lot of people were angry with that. He did record in the women's restroom, which was wrong. No matter where, if you record in a woman's restroom or a man's restroom or any restroom, it's wrong. I don't know. There's sometimes.
Dodgy as fuck.
Yeah. I don't know. There's sometimes though when you need to leak. You need to. Well, yeah, Shazzy, I get that. But no, I get that, Sharon. I get that. So it's just, it's. I don't know. Like, I mean, Elphaba has said that they use the disabled toilets. I have got three you to someone. What, 007? I've got three you to see someone. I'm confused. Doesn't take me a lot to be confused though. Recording yourself in a toilet outside a club setting is just creepy. Well, it is creepy, yeah. As said earlier, the bill was passed by men who had very little understanding for everyone, and yes, Angie, yeah, it was. It was passed. It was passed by, like, you know, by men. Men, yeah, exactly, yeah, it's passed by men. Yeah, like, Double S, I'm not really understanding what you're saying. As in, like, are you trying to say that you got someone for me to see? Evening, Patsy. Hello, we're back again. There I'm back again. I decided to hit the live button. Is that usually a good idea? Probably not. But we've been live almost an hour. But hello, Patsy. How you doing? How you doing? We're just having a general chat. Today's been wild with E and just everything. So I'm good. That's good, Patsy. That's good. I'm glad you're doing good. Thank you all for tapping the screen. By the way, we're almost at 5,000 likes. Ooh, that's blue. I'm glad you're doing good, Patsy. I'm glad you're doing good. Thank you for the rose, Angie. Thank you for the rose. Thank you for the rose. I believe they're still live. Before I came live, I was watching The Observer. They were Cantor and E. Then they went on to somebody else. Then they came off live. Then I clicked on Riley's live for 2 seconds and they were singing. So I was like, I don't really want to watch them sing Defying Gravity for the 50 millionth time. Three-year to see. Oh, right, 007. You've got a 3-year wait to see someone. As in, like, through transitioning. You've got a 3-year wait to see someone. Yeah, that song, I know. Define something, but not gravity. No. Define my sanity on a daily basis. That's the thing. Oh my god, I've just found the clip where E starts crying, fake stuttering. It's 100% put on. All for views. Yeah, a lot of people have said it's for views as well. Going to go, Josh. You and your partner have a lovely Easter weekend. Everyone else also. Well, I hope you have a great Easter weekend too, Tuss. I keep on forgetting it's Easter. I think it's because my cat is now on a mad one. Because I'm pagan, I need cake. Ooh. See, now I want cake. That does mean...
If you want cake, you're going up to the shop to...
Wait, say that again?
If you want cake, you're going up to the shop to buy it.
And well, that's what I mean. If I want cake, I'm going to have to go to the shop to get it. Do you think I'd make you move?
Yes.
I mean, fair, I would. I am that cruel. I am that cruel. And Ella, you're pagan and you want cake. I mean, I do want cake. What are you chasing? You're chasing something.
It's one of the plastic boxes from the makeup thing.
Oh. Okay. Is that what it is? I love cake. I now want cake. I've now got cake on the brain. You've now got me thinking about cake. 40.
Cake is alive.
The cake is alive. Well, currently the cat's alive. French fancy. I don't. You what?
Mr. Kipling's French fancies.
What are the French fancies?
It's like sponge and icing.
Oh. Oh, okay. Y'all are just making me hungry now. Y'all are just making me hungry. Mr. Kipling, yeah, that's what when my partner described it, I was like, oh, Mr. Kipling. Ooh, now I'm hungry. But wait, Shazzy said 41-year anniversary for me since my accident as a child today. Wow, Shazzy, I was Shazzy thinking about that. I think I said this in a live stream the other day. It'll be 30 years next year for me. 30 years next year. Dear Lord, just got to the hyperventilating but staring at the comments. Yes, this is a ill individual. Yes, a lot of people have said that. A lot of people have said that here, and I really. Oh, part of me is like, I think Signal Beast or somebody, I think it was Signal Beast, in one of the comments somewhere said that they got booted for putting the Samaritans in their chat. Hot cross buns here. Ooh. Do you love a good hot cross bun? Cat, what are you doing? Jamaican ginger cake on custard. Ooh, y'all are just making me hungry. She says, I went food shopping with my mum today. Teenagers were running wild in that really Shazzy. Aldi, it was bad enough with people ramming you with a trolley. Aldi is wild. Aldi is absolutely wild. I mean, our local Aldi is within walking distance. But it's wild. Are you having a mad half an hour? Chasing everything and anything that you can find? Mad cat. You tried the M&S gooey, drippy egg crust buns. Donna. Ooh. M&S food is quite nice. It's expensive, but it's nice. It's expensive, but it's nice. But yeah, I think Hayley's having a good time going through the clips. It's vicious. I have to hold it because I really want to lose it. Yeah. They're nice and soft. Ooh. I do love a good hot cross bun. Haven't had one in ages, but I do love a hot cross bun. Wait, what's pants? Wait, what am I? I'm missing something. Wait, what did Barbara say originally? All I can really have. I'm diabetic. Oh, really, Barbara? I'm sorry. But I get that, though, you know. Specific. Yeah. You're getting closer to me. I'm not stroking you. You can do that cute thing. But I know you're on a hyper moment, so if I stroke you, you're gonna bite me. Don't give me that evil look. The cat's just flopped right next to me. Eat them standing up. It doesn't count on all fronts. Right, Dark Mother? Exactly. If you eat the cake standing up, it doesn't count. No, my look there, it's gonna go straight to my ass. You've got Groovy's caramel shortcake with Smarties and chocolate. Ooh, Shazzy. Ooh. That sounds nice.
He has chocolate raisins.
I do have chocolate raisins. I've gone off chocolate raisins, though. I don't know why. I think it's because I've been watching it too much. You're watching Annabelle. Really, Batsy? Is Annabelle the horror one? I'm sure Annabelle.
The doll.
Yeah, Annabelle's about the doll, right? But there are many different ones about the doll, though. Mm.
It's part of the Conjuring thing.
Oh, is it part of the Conjuring thing? Ah.
I think.
My ex-partner was diabetic. If he ate something he shouldn't, he just took more insulin. Ah, right. Okay, okay. Um, we can see why I have the sugars. Right, Dark Mother, right? All right, Annabelle's the doll, yeah. I like, I'm not really much of a horror, like, fan. Um, not much of a horror fan. I mean, I was gonna be a bitch then. Eh, uh, can I see your cat? Not right now. I got plenty of pictures of my cat though. Um, uh, if I wanted a horror movie, I could just turn on E. Especially with today's antics. There you go.
One of your exes.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say with some of my exes, yeah.
Here's a new game for you. Which ex is which horror movie?
Which ex is which horror movie? Well, yeah, well,
And where do I fit in?
nah. Well, you're not my ex yet.
That's what I'm saying. So, which ex is which horror movie? And where would I fit in?
Dunno. Dunno yet. I'm thinking, is it? No, not One Miss Call. Insidious, there you go. You can be fucking insidious.
Yes, because I'm a demonic little child. I'd rather be Catcher in the Rye.
You'd rather be what?
Catcher in the Rye.
Hmm.
Child cult leader.
Oh yeah, so yeah, yes, it did, Shazzy, the family. Thank you, Shazzy, it did. Um, you wouldn't fit anywhere because you won't be an ex. Well, exactly. Although you could have an ex living. Does that count? You're currently living. We could have an ex living.
I'm not an ex, so it doesn't matter.
Well, you're not, but ex living.
That doesn't mean I'm dead.
Well, exactly. I keep on threatening to poison.
Oh, fuck, that was bright.
What? What did you do?
Fucking turn me mouse on, shone it right in the eye.
Oh. Mm.
It's a laser, it doesn't like my eyeballs.
It's only because you're like doing it in the dark. Dancing in the dark. What? Who sings Dancing in the Dark? Who sings Dancing in the Dark?
A lot of people. Depends which style you go.
Ah, yeah, it depends, doesn't it? Mm.
The one I could tell you is Mickey Madell.
I think I'm thinking of Steps.
Don't think they did Dancing in the Dark.
No, I think they did. I think Steps did a Dancing in the Dark. DJ Kami did one as well. Dancing. No, dance. I'm going to type this in wrong. I knew I was going to type it in wrong. Dance. They did Dancing Queen, Dancing with a Broken Heart. Really? I must be thinking of a completely. DJ Kami, Bruce Springsteen. Ah.
Mickey Madell did one as well. For Clubland.
Ah. Dancing. Oh no, I'm just. Now I just got songs in my head. We went from cakes to songs to just about everything and everything.
That sounds about right for yours.
Wow. Are you expecting somebody at the door?
No.
Ooh. You can answer it. That's because we're a great bunch of people. We are, Shazzy. We really are. I'm being nosy. Can't hear anything. You could make a movie for E. Oh my god. It's gonna be one of those. It's gonna be one of those iMovie things from like the early 2000s. Oh god, god. It's yeah. Great horror movie.
Bank holiday, go fucking home.
Who was that?
People trying to convince us to go to Scottish Power with already.
Somebody's coming to try to go with Scottish Power, but we're with Scottish Power already.
Yeah.
Do people not check? Seriously, like, there is this thing called market research. If you're going to try and sell something, try not to sell a product to somebody who already has the product. Market research, people. Market research. I remember doing a marketing course. Or it was a module in a course. There you go. But yeah, I could make a movie for E. It's called, is The Shining one, or is it The Ring? Is The Ring one with the girl that comes out of the TV?
Yeah.
There you go.
7 days.
I think
Daisy, the TV's leaking.
fucking TikTok's leaking when he comes on.
In today's news, 7 black people were killed, but world's gonna stop for one itty bitty white girl falling down a well.
Was that the premise of the movie?
Have you not watched Scary Movie?
Which one? I was gonna say, which scary movie?
I think it's 2.
Then I think so. Many, many years ago. Drag Grid International should be the title. Dark Mother. Drag Grid.
Do not insult Hagrid like that.
That's what people call E, to be honest. They keep on calling E Hagrid in the comments. Am I wrong? I mean, no. Like, it'd be called E the movie and R the slime movie. Oh, don't. I didn't need slime. Oh. That is not something I needed to see. It's something I have seen. Oh, hello, Kaza. Hello. Like, that's something I've seen that I didn't need to see. Is your partner off work today? Good Friday. No, he was in work. He was supposed to work until 10, but they let him out for good behaviour.
Because I've had to stay behind twice this fucking week.
Like I say, for good behaviour. And the sliming. Ew.
The
Oh.
sliming.
Oh. The bad thing is that I've seen the picture of the slime, and if you put that up against the girl with the ring,
Call their makeup now?
oh, you're not going to get me fucking cancelled. No, that's not the what they call the makeup now.
Hi TikTok, I'm doing a brand new unboxing. My latest slime.
Oh, fuck! So you're going to get me cancelled.
I'm just going to apply it to all the beauty points. I can really feel it dripping off my face.
Oh, that is not something I needed to have the visual of.
I can really catch a man with this.
Ew. Well, they were talking the fact that they need a boyfriend. Are you going to offer up your services? They need a man with tattoos. You got tattoos.
Funnily enough, I'm booked for tattoo laser removal.
You're booked for tattoo laser removal. Oh, the sliming. Oh, just, oh. Oh, there's loads in jail. I mean, yeah, there are loads. Yeah, we had that earlier. Like, there's loads of people in jail. This is the best movie. Oh god, y'all are gonna get me cancelled. I swear. I saw Alexa come in. Hello, Alexa.
Just find out where Trump's sending all those people. Pick of the bunch there.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Fucking load of gangbangers. I love
Uh, remind me never to give you a fucking microphone.
that. You don't need to.
I don't. Yeah, I
They can
don't.
hear me from here.
They can. I'm sure they can hear you from over there. From yeah. E versus the bathroom. Considering their other fetish.
I'm
Mm, I hope you're doing well, Alexa. Welcome to the chaos that is this live. Andrew says, E doesn't need a partner of any description.
It's just slime central.
She needs a wash and teaching good manners. I mean, that's true. What's Slime Central?
E.
Oh, E Slime Central. I mean, yeah, that's fair.
No, see, E tries to have a wash, but water actively parts.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm not going to add to that. I'm not. You can have that thought.
E is a modern day Moses, parting the water.
Parting the seas. Didn't Moses part the Red Sea?
Reed Sea.
Reed Sea.
The Bible says Red Sea. Is.
Oh, okay. You know.
Basically, the Bible says he parted a great big body of water. He basically parted the fucking park pond.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, or could make it a mockumentary how to fail genuinely at life. I mean, considering what we've seen recently and what's been going on, yeah. I mean, there. Yeah, yeah, that's it, Kazab. He's too controlling to be in a relationship. I was waiting for a smart remark there, but guess we're not going to get one. I'm not controlling.
No, dear, no, you're not.
Nope. But no, yeah, you're not wrong, Kaz. You know, he's way too controlling to be in a proper relationship.
He's too controlling to fucking live.
Now, play nice.
That's boring. Besides, you don't like it when I do.
Oh,
Accuse me of being a changeling.
what? A changeling? Okay.
Because it's not me.
No. No, it really isn't. And he's free to a good home, people.
I wash, I clean.
I mean, you do. You wash, you clean. Could you
If you can find one, I'll wear the maid's outfit.
if you can... I mean, yeah, fair. Could you... Andrew says, E can't control itself, so couldn't control a paper bag. Well, that's very true, Andrew. Yeah, that's very, very true. Dark Mother
Paper bags are vicious fuckers.
No, not wrong. Dark Mother says, could you imagine rolling over in the morning and all you see is the back and shoulders? I need a lot of alcohol, although I have been in certain situations where I've had a lot of alcohol and yeah, had to leave. I've just excused myself. Yeah, they were crying earlier. Yeah, that you know we were talking about that earlier, cause yeah, he was crying earlier because of new law. He said he's scared, had lots of online hate. Yeah, I mean, it went into that, but also it went into sort of like they were crying about like they just want to be liked, they just want friends, and they just want to be accepted.
Start acting like a decent fucking human being, and you might find that happens.
I mean, yeah. Alcohol wouldn't help. You'd be severely depressed. I mean, fair, yeah. That's very, very fair, Andrew, yeah. But yeah, they were crying early, Shazzy, yeah. Keep a can of Febreze nearby. Guarantee would be a thing. Dark Mother!
I'd be actively buying stocks.
What, in Febreze? Well...
Single-handedly making them a profit.
Um, can't take you anywhere. Can't be friends with someone you can't trust. Right, Kazib, exactly, exactly.
So why are you friends with me?
Convenience.
I suppose actively poisoning each other does count as a level of trust.
Yeah. I stand 10 pretty uh pedicured toes down on it all. Dark mother. Uh See, this is what we come to. We come to have like basically this live stream is just talking shit. I mean, as opposed to any other day, right? I seen E had to get a bath. uh, mm, I'm not gonna say it. Is that why I'm seeing vids of them crying? For fuck's sake. I'm not gonna say it, but yeah. E latches.
No, you want to.
Mm, E latches onto people and then bumps them when they've served their purpose. Right, exactly. Yes, yes. I'm sorry, everyone. I felt we all deserve a chuckle. We always deserve a chuckle, Dark Mother. We always deserve a chuckle. He is so jealous of communities like ours that being built and theirs is all on hate. I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm just built on shit talking, really. Coming together to, talk about many, many, many different things. Important question. Does he know where to find the bath and how to use it?
No, it's a holy relic in the house.
I think they do.
Either that or they consider it a bed.
Uh, they consider it a bed.
You know, when they're absolutely shit-faced.
I mean, fair, yeah. Fair. This is a whole kiki and is a vital part of our community. Right, Mother? We need, sometimes you just need to come and talk. What did you just do?
Everybody have a kiki.
That's a good song.
Scissor Sisters.
Did Scissor Sisters do that? I don't think they did it originally.
No.
No, I don't think
They
Scissor.
covered it.
I think they did cover it. Yeah. He's feeling sorry for themselves. This law about them eating. I mean, does it affect E?
No.
And why do you don't think it affects E?
Because they haven't legally changed themselves to be a fucking female.
I mean,
They're a cock and a frock.
oh, for fuck's sake.
Alright. At this point, they're a cross-dresser, so they have to go into the men's changing rooms anyway. Now, if there was something like Toby Jai or Adrian,
Yeah.
I would be rightfully pissed.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah, fair. Your other half is not wrong. No, he's not. He's not.
What?
People are like, he's not wrong. Dark Mother's like, I heard that. Your other half is not wrong.
Of what?
What you just said.
Which bit?
Cock and a frog. I'm just like, just don't sugarcoat anything. I mean, you don't sugarcoat anything with me, so, like, the internet's got no fucking hope. I want my feelings validated.
You should know by now. I don't fucking validate any of your fucking feelings.
Rude. Why don't you validate any of my feelings?
Because I don't get any money for them.
I mean, fair, you don't get any money for it. I mean, to be fair, if I put a dress on, I would be a cock and a frog.
No, you're a drag queen. There's a difference.
Isn't that just a cock and a frog?
No.
Just I can't take him anywhere. Now a drag queen is somebody who. What did I say earlier? I said, oh, what did I say earlier?
A drag queen has style.
Fair, but also a drag queen is gives the
Entertainer.
illusion, huh? Purple hearts in the chat. Validate. Purple hearts in the chat. Validate me.
No, green hearts.
You can fuck off. Yours
Green hearts, everybody.
yours is black hearts.
Why, thank you. At least I shall share something with my sister, Regina.
Regina is such a badass. No, that mother says your other half is wholeheartedly right. Yes. Everyone seems to love it when we're live together. A drag queen has an air of persona. Yes.
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, a drag queen is just is basically an entertainer.
Yes. That's what a drag queen is. It's an entertainer.
You know.
I so need to find out where my wigs are.
They're somewhere up in the spare room.
They are up in the spare room, but I want to use them.
Why do you think I keep sending you Mother Birdie's bloody video?
Mother Birdie is awesome. I love Mother Birdie. And drag is an art, and art is subjective. Right, Dark Mother, exactly. Constance says, if he's not allowed in ladies anymore, he can take his pop bottle. Oh, God. That was something else I didn't need to see either. I didn't need to see that either. That was shown, and I was like, oh, I can kind of see, like, the depression, but you didn't need to say that. Yeah, Mother Birdie is Sheska's. I love Mother Birdie. She's serving cunt to us all.
Mm-hmm.
Love Mother Birdie.
Today we're looking for the cunt